What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another episode of Not for Broadcasts. We shall continue on to day 2 of our newly appointed job. Oh, actually day 3. An unexpected form. You arrive home to find posts on the mats, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you and you open it. Just click on it? Yeah. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston, your spouse, Sam Winston, your children, Charles Winston, 14, and Susie Winston, 19. Well, you muse. At least they got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left to you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself to new co-workers, be productive and get to work immediately, ease yourself in and orientate yourself with the new workplace, reminisce with friends about old jobs. Let's be friends and introduce ourselves. A college in a different department has confided in you that they have been taking home confidential information. Now a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up their violation. Let me actually... Not change. Let me lower the volume here. Okay. Where was I? Help your colleague cover up their violation. Recommend that your colleague reports it. Promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone. Report the violation to your supervisor immediately. Recommend that your colleague reports it. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline, leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the changes with colleagues, leave work early and head home to see your family. I'll still leave work on time, but let me put this in just in case. Question number 4. It's the annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with friends and family, are washing your hair that day, go if you're free but wouldn't mind missing it, have been practicing with your co-workers and think you'll win the talent contest this year. Okay, I guess I'm looking forward to a nice day out with friends and family. You've had a long, successful career and now are about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have of working there, give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company, focus on issues and challenges you faced while working there, refuse to attend. I'm just gonna be nice and list my achievements, no? In your spare time, you like to relax alone doing things like listening to music or making models, attend political rallies instead of for what you believe in, encourage and support your children with their hobbies, play in your local sports team. Obviously, attending political rallies instead of for what you believe in, it's not very pro-government. So I guess this is not the answer they're looking for. I like to relax and do stuff alone, like music. Ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges. A structured day out at the theme park, bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family. A romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. They all sound nice. Tropical island paradise. It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, or equal. Well, obviously not equal, because that wouldn't be beneficiary for the top 1%. But let's see. Free from what? Foreign enemies? Or free from censorship? Safe? Relatively safe? I'll just say safe. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable and we appreciate your helping in leading the nation to a brighter future. Sign your name. Okay. So these, I think, will have repercussions into the way the story plays out, but I'm not really sure. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up your A favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. Got a picture in the television here of is that like a tap? The end of the tap? There's slow water droplets dripping out. Anywho, they're in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase. It's Chris. He's Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. So this is my brother-in-law, I think. Yeah. I'm so sorry for busting in so late, Alex. Chris stammers. But I need a favor. Are you the only one I can ask? Yeah, no problem. What's going on? You must have seen all this crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. Bullshit. You never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily, but they can afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything. That's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. You were always the well-off one in the family. Sorry, but taking from the rich to help the poor doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound so bad. Very communist belief, but very socialist belief. Pictures just change. Chris's eyes flash dangerously. You can't possibly be that naive. They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. Look, that's not why I'm here. I need to borrow your passports. My passport? What for? They've taken mine and half the bloody countries, but people say you and I look familiar, so Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. So wait, you just want to leave the country because you're afraid they're gonna take away all your money, or... it's upstairs in the safe, let me go and get it and you can take it. Surely there's another way, can't be that serious. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't take all your money away. Chris' mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? It's against the law, I can help you with it. I could just say stole it if things fall back onto me. I'll just say stole it. Alright. You climb the stairs to your bedroom, careful not to wake Sam, who is cocooned in the duvet as usual. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex? What's going on? Chris is downstairs. They're leaving the country and they need my passport to do it. Sam sits bolt upright now, all thoughts of sleep gone. What? They're leaving the country? Are things really that bad? Apparently, but they'll be fine if they can leave. Chris can take my passport and get out. According to Chris, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I really want to give up my passport. Yeah, this must be tearing Sam apart. Their family has always been close. You know what I would do? Sam says finally. But it's not my passport. I can't ask you to give it up. I mean, if things are really that bad, aren't they gonna come for me as well? I mean, I'm a broadcaster, damn it. I got money too, in places that you don't know of. But I'll help the guy. I'll just say I lost my passport or something. You close the safe and head back downstairs to find Chris at the table fidgeting. They jump as soon as you re-enter the kitchen. So, have you got it? Goddamn, they're really trying. So many of the same choices. They're really trying to make sure you got the right one. Yes, here, good luck with everything. For the first time, Chris smiles. It's infectious. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and, breathing a sigh of relief, grabs the neon fluorescent suitcase and heads out into the night. You head to bed, hoping you can prise some of the duvet away from Sam without waking them. Couple of days later, and we're back at our job? Or what's going on? the fallout. Alright, gotta pick up the phone.
Alright, mate, it's Dave. Oh, Christ, it's noisy in here, Jesus. Right, hang on, let me just get out some flags, darling. Yeah, I'll take that one with me. Cheers. Right, that's better. Let's get set up and get on with it, eh, so I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on.
It's having a hell of a party there. I wonder who of these is Dave.
Mate, on your left,
which one of them? This guy looks like a Dave to me, so I'll make him Dave. Right, let's get the power on.
The bottom 4 plugs on.
Okay. Here we go.
Let's load up the adverts.
Right, the adverts.
Think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
My decisions have should we play this? Is this toy safe? Right. Mr. Snugglehugs. Remington's fists. Must have toy for your children this Christmas. No, I'm not gonna play that. Advanced Go-Getters. Should be played. Introducing Advanced Go-Getters. Teen Team. Oh, this is a government. It's from Advance. Okay. Alan James is coming soon to a medium-sized hall near you. It's Crazy Neil's festive Yellowite ornament spectacular. That goes in first, honestly. Should I play it? Should be played. I'm just gonna, yeah, be a good puppet and play. Oh, what's this? Jus de cochon? Is that pig juice? An elegant new skin cream with a porky little twist. Yeah, that is. Alright, let's play that then. Fuck it. Cool, I'm ready.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again. And the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them. And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
and we're off.
Right, no pressure.
You're back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Get one of those. Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
With Lawrence
Yeah, the one that
Blunder
lives trust the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer
weather report and close down at midnight. But before all that, it's time to go over to Jeremy Donaldson for tonight's National Night.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of advances,
shit.
We ask exactly who's leading this chart. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future.
You've got 3 seconds to make a decision, A or B. Let's go with B.
With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking
smiling.
my guests
People will
if we're
perceive
on the
them
way
well,
to
I
the new
think.
future.
Gotta keep an eye on the interference as well here. Goddamn.
Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo
I'm not gonna play
gives us a sense of this influential young
picture of her gambling.
at the
What the
tender
fuck?
age of 23 becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have
Gonna just turn this down a notch because
with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough
What was the name of the
underwater
cave
technology,
system?
the pair hope to
Someone's
successfully
taint.
reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This
Look at
is,
them.
of course, onny the latest in a series of
Pair of
successful
old
expeditions with
knuckleheads.
this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme.
Oh,
And judging
lovely
from the
picture of
angle and
him.
velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And Reaver's bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going around the country to talk with people
Be
who've
afraid
seen
of
the
government
justice
in riot
system
suits.
from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing
Title
the
sequence
positive
coming up
side
next.
of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later.
Here we go. 4,
That's all coming up on tonight's National
2,
Nightly News.
1. Nicely done. Oh, we got some interference going on. Gotta keep an eye on that. Then when this is finished, we gotta go back to the news cast. That'll be on one. Okay. Is that Key? Is that Key from Key and Peele? Or is that or Peele? I keep mixing their names up, but there you go.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and
That
Wealth
was nice.
we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A
Nice.
confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the
No,
grand
that's not
plan.
that's not him.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd.
a nice
ignorant,
title there.
sterile and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting. Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced
Oh, he's
since
not
the
happy.
last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right.
Oh,
War
look
is
at that.
inevitable.
Nice.
But that isn't
And
what's
this
happening.
will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these
Nice.
are the same
I was able to
people. Maybe they've rebranded,
that out.
but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book,
Oh, he brought it out again.
and opie arts.
Nice. Look
Like
at Jerry's.
opiates. See?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, That could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Oh, nice.
Of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating.
Oh, we're going to
law and
commercial
order
soon?
Before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act.
That
That's
guy,
all coming
this guy
up
here
tonight
is full
on the
conspiracy
National
theorist.
Nightly News. On the National-
1 minute back.
Nice.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
Right, mate, Christ, I'm absolutely fucking fine, I tell you. How's it going, actually? Fuck it, I don't care, I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune, though. All right, mate, see you later, bye.
Oh, he's having the time of his life.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
Oh, I didn't quite get that. I don't watch the news myself. I don't really care for them. It's mostly like deaths and like awful things, so I tend not to watch them. Just grab the news from outlets that I trust and enjoy, and choose my own news. Like, can't be seeing deaths and murdering and raping all day every day, man. It's too depressive. All right, here we go. Nice.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be
Oh,
taking
look
a
at that
deep
interference. I
dive
just
into
noticed
law
that.
and
Gotta keep an eye on it, because otherwise.
Advance have already tasked what they are calling a
We got a new
solution
guest as well.
to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
Nice.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand,
Oh.
Jeremy.
What's going on
There
there?
just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the
What
problem.
the fuck?
We need more support from ministers.
Going on?
We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Oh shit.
Time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. Oh, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice
Oh,
Department
shit.
that we should be concerned about.
She's leaving
Hello,
him
Mr.
in like
Donaldson.
live
Hello, Mrs.
TV.
Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us.
He's out.
Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community.
I just gotta make sure I don't
looking in
switch
through
the
windows
feeds
and generally
onto them.
enjoying your neighbours
Okay, I
without
just lost the
being
signal, so that's
terrorised
okay.
by some thug with a knife, or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you
Shouldn't
attribute
have
this
been.
moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly.
Oh, nice.
It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that...
What the fuck was that?
Bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, a bloody gimp's escaped. Delia? Delia, can you
Bloody-
give me a little help, please, dear?
Bloody gimp has escaped.
As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely. Jeremy.
Right.
Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
I'm sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in his box?
Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Back in your
What the fuck,
And
man?
whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of this...
Where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty.
Naughty Clive.
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy, so get out.
What the fuck is he wearing as well? Oh my god.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A minus,
that one
does she
must
go on
have
a
hurt.
killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides
Oh,
under
look
the
at this one.
stairs
It
like a normal
moves.
child.
A cat.
Thank you,
Okay.
Bob. Bob Peel there.
No,
really locking
they all
down
move.
the police's position on morality for us.
This one's like diagonally.
And finally tonight,
Okay.
hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swat. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony. Many happy returns.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing
Titwank
that.
Tony.
Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come.
Goddamn, stop saying
I'm picking up that you're
titwanks.
not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in militate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
What was that?
think
Oh, I
asking
thought that was
is an
me.
oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. There's Big Chris, Little Chris,
Oh yeah.
and Vampire Chris.
Vampire Chris. Oh, look at his face. Oh, that's a stripper, Chris.
On the news. Rehabilitation is difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
Oh my god.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
Not even sure
Really
what
mate.
to...
It's getting a bit busy here.
Which
Yes, we
which screen to feed?
seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, Las Bolitas!
And they're gone.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away
Oh,
from
look
2
at that.
seconds.
Go on, Tony.
How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me?
What party? Has some mariachis and everything.
Well, seems we've lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
After the break,
A bunch of
Megan will
degenerates
rise
that
with
come
some
on this
wacky
show.
Young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
Nice.
1 minute back, everybody.
That went well.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
Right, okay. So when the music starts, turn down the broadcast music.
I've got this.
And let's edit with the music. Okay.
10 seconds, everybody. We're gonna open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5.
Advanced go-getters.
3.
Right, camera 2.
Welcome's Black, I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of
Black.
the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of
Look
the
at her
oldest art
face.
forms in history. Aristotle
I
believed.
just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
What?
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
Oh, yeah?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah? Because in a way, she's like all of us.
Ooh.
Like a metaphor.
Oh, is it,
Maybe
darling?
she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Got it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way.
Okay.
Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin.
Nice.
But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So,
Oh.
let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Oh, this is the music part. All right, so turn this down.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi, Gary.
Oh, heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great! I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father? Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Just keep going, for fuck's sake!
Right,
Oh,
maths
I
is
just
for
got
losers.
gotta beep
Now,
that in
give
time,
me your
I
lunch
think.
money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going!
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Oh shit. Okay, so this is the music bit. This thingy here just popped open. I guess this is the music bit. We just have to edit this to the music.
Look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen. If you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said me?
Look at this guy pass.
I ain't afraid of your cool lads. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love nuts.
What? Oh, okay.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner, woman?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman?
Go.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
This guy is fucking.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
Oh, I can't play 3 now.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship.
Oh god. Cringy. Perfect.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across
Oh, we're finishing the broadcast. That was something.
Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Woo,
Someone
friendship.
please get these twats out of my studio.
So cringy. Alright, broadcast complete. So we got a grade A on that segment. Let's see how we did for the whole thing. 2A plus and a B. I mean, that was alright. What happened here in interference? Interference, really? 1.3 seconds of interference. Maybe I forgot about this. I don't remember anymore. But yeah.
Hello, mate. I see they've got the store back. That's great. I love fucking shopping. Sorry. Bit of a big night, to be honest. Anyway, over here, that's how much money you've got. You'll get more money the better the broadcast you do. These tabs take you to the bits and pieces and sections of the store. You can fix stuff, you can upgrade stuff, or you can just buy really cool stuff to put around the studio. Right, mate, and the final thing you've got to know, if you want to buy something, you just click on it and it go ka-ching. Nah, but there's no refunds. No refunds, so take care, make sensible decisions. Don't be like that.
Alright, so we got 500 funds in total. We can buy some stuff. I think I'm gonna spend money on like actual equipment and upgrades. Upgrade your gear, so we'll leave the decorations and the toys for later. There's also some repairs, so things might be broken. Let's just buy this satellite of love. Alright, that was good. Response faster than your mum. Does that mean the interference, that little knob that goes up and down, does that move quicker? Not sure, but we'll test it out. We just hit continue here. Okay, we're back to the archives room. So I'm gonna take another break here, and then when we'll come back, we'll play the third episode, or the third broadcast emission. Thank you all, guys and girls, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.